working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
Hello, creatures of this world. Are you ready to get spooked? This week on my van life adventure, I'm heading into the creepy crawly Halton region of Ontario, where ghost legends and unexplained mysteries lurk in the shadows. Ooh. Join me as we explore the most haunted parts of the region. Let's see if we can find some ghostly encounters.
When I look out my window, many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many different people to be, that it's strange, so strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch.
Welcome to the Barber Mill Paper Dynamo. I'm here in the beautiful Georgetown, Ontario. This is the ruin I wanted to visit a couple of weeks ago, but I found another easier way to get to this ruins. It pays to be tiny because you got to do a lot less work to get into places. This place is triple fenced in some areas. I made it! I'm gonna explore this amazing place. Let's get into the history. The Barber paper mill was a booming industry in the mid-1800s. The Barber brothers William James Joseph Robert established the paper mill on the banks of the Credit River in 1854. The mill was known for being a pioneering example of hydroelectronic power, housing the first long-distance transmission of hydroelectric power to an industrial plant in North America at its associated Barber dynamo. The mill originally produced paper from rags and later switched to straw and then wood pulp. Its products included book paper, lithographic and label papers, and newspaper. Rumor has it that John R. Barber haunts this property. Local legend has it that a former mill worker who died tragically in a workplace accident. According to local lore, the man fell into one of the machinery pits and his body was discovered too late to save him. Since the tragic event, workers at the mill reported strange occurrences in the area where the accident took place. Some workers claimed to have heard unexplained footsteps, felt a sudden drop in temperature, or even seen a shadowy figure near the machinery late at night. One particularly chilling encounter involved a group of workers who claimed they saw a figure dressed in old-fashioned work clothes standing by the machinery where an accident occurred. When they approached the figure, it vanished without a trace, leaving them feeling unnerved. Several people who have worked in and around the Georgetown paper mill over the years have reported hearing disembodied voices echoing through the abandoned space of the mill. Some claim to hear faint conversations, the sound of people laughing, or even clanking of machinery. Though no one is supposed to be around, the most common explanation for these eerie voices is that they belong to the spirit of workers who once toiled at the mill. Alright guys, this is one of the most dangerous ruins in Ontario. The floors are caving in, so be super careful exploring this place. Just gonna do a walk around the perimeter here so you can get a feel of this place. It's mostly boarded up. In the back here, they got some machinery left still from the paper mill. Check this out. This is crazy. It's still here from the 1800s. That's wild. Another huge machinery thing. Don't ask me what it is, but it's pretty cool. All the broken down brick. There's more stuff up there. Let's swing around to the side again and check out that thing over there. Bunch of brick. Look at this cool thing. Looks like some kind of heating device, fire device. Wow, this place is so cool. Something else was built here. There's some ruins here. You can explore those after. Luckily, we can explore inside because they boarded it all up, but there's an opening right here to get in. Let's get in here and see what lies in this dungeon. Oh god, this is fucking creepy as hell. I didn't bring a flashlight. How creepy is this? Holy shit. Wow. There's more machinery here. There's stairs that go to the bottom part of this. Holy shit, that's so cool. Wow. Check out this dystopia. Sick. There's an upper part too. This thing is all run down here. This huge metal piece. This is sick. Imagine you guys see a ghost in my camera. That'd be pretty trippy. Check this out. Wow. Oh shit. That's all. The floor's all falling through. It's freaking cold in here. Okay, let's exit onto the outside. Pretty sick, guys, right? Another part where the floors are coming through. This is something they used to carry things up and down. No idea what, but wow, look at this. Check this out. Freezing in here. How creepy would this place be coming here at night? That would trip me the fuck out. Alright, I'm pretty much done here. They have this little ruin on the side here. I'm gonna check it out quickly and then get to my next spooky adventure. So they have this little ruin right next to it. There's a priest. Did a priest come bless this place? Check out this cool ruin part. Wonder if this is a dynamo. Check it out. Apparently there's someone who did a paranormal investigation here, so I'm gonna check it out on YouTube and link it in my description. I'll show you guys the other way people go to get to this place, which is a really creepy way, and it still doesn't give you access to the place because it's all fenced off, but I'll show you this way. It's really creepy and I would never do it because I'm scared of heights. Okay, here it is. So either you'd have to cross this river here or do some crazy parkour to get to the other side. So I'm assuming people walk here. Check out this beautiful view. Amazing. It's a beautiful side view of the building from here. Alright, off to my next spooky location. I'm here at Lions Valley Park here in Oakville at another haunted location. This park is said to be haunted due to it being in between 3 cemeteries. In local lore, it suggests that the spirits of those buried in these cemeteries may linger around the area, especially in the wooded parts of Lions Valley Park. Legend has it that in some time in history, there was a flood or erosion event that caused the nearby cemetery's graves to become disturbed. The story goes that caskets were dislodged from their resting place, and some of them ended up floating down the river that runs through Lions Valley. One of the more popular ghost stories involves a shadowy figure seen wandering near the water or through the trees, often appearing around dusk or nighttime. The figure is said to be a woman in white, a common ghostly apparition in haunted locations. There are also reports of unexplained noises like whispers, footsteps, and some people have claimed to see faint lights or orbs in the park at night. Alright guys, I'm gonna explore this beautiful park. I've been here before actually. I did a trip to Oakville and I visited this beautiful park. So I'm gonna explore it again and feel the ghostly vibes. Society of Oakville, Ontario. I will be going on a ghost walk to discover the haunted history that surrounds Oakville, Ontario.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
How are you?
We're doing wonderful.
What are you doing?
We're simply going on our way to church. How about you?
Oh, we're just doing the tour.
Oh,
Wonderful. And which church are you going to be going to?
St. Jude's.
Okay, very nice. It's a cold one tonight.
Extremely.
Yes. Excellent. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Have a good one. Murray House was built by John Williams in 1857. It was a hotel that was designed and intended for migrant workers. So there was a tavern, a bar on the lower level, and then there were different units in the upstairs locations. So those rooms typically were about 6 feet by 6 feet in size. Now, the property, two women ran the hotel in the 1880s, and then it was purchased by a nephew, Murray Williams, in 1896. Now, there have been numerous sightings and numerous strange experiences. Many of the barmaids who worked here at the time noted that there were glasses breaking, there were chairs and tables scraped across the floor. Many of them had sightings. They found that there was this very tall man that kept appearing. He was in a long coat and he had a tall hat on. And so numerous sightings occurred here. Many of the barmaids, in fact, were so spooked by their experiences that they never came back to collect their wages. Now, one of our members in the Oakville Historical Society does a lot of research, and she contacted somebody who used to work here when this building was a consulting firm. And just after COVID, she brought her daughter in here on the weekends. So she said to her daughter, you stay downstairs and work, and I'm going to go upstairs and do some things, and I'll come down for you in a couple of hours. So that's what happened. She left her daughter downstairs. She came down a couple of hours later and said, are you ready to go? And her daughter said to her, Mommy, who are the people who went up the stairs? And she said, there were no people going up the stairs. Yes, there were. She insisted that there were people going up the stairs, and she described them as a tall man with a tall hat and a long coat, and two women who wore long dresses. I think I see something in the distance. I think I see somebody.
Good evening, Merrick.
Good
Nice of
evening,
you,
Constable Sumner. How are you?
Oh, fine. It's so nice you're showing the town to possible people that will be joining us, joining our population. Okay. In my head, I have something that's more valuable to a lot of the residents than gold or diamonds. Limestone sand that this is used to brush your teeth with, and don't want to think about it, but stinky outhouses. It's spread to get rid of the smell and to fertilize the vegetables so people can eat. Very important. Does anybody want a bag? Okay, here. May your vegetables grow well.
Thank you.
Off them and round.
Good evening, Constable.
Good evening.
Okay. So that was Constable Sumner. So Constable Sumner was a mainstay of Oakville society in the 1800s. Not only was he the constable, he was also the dog catcher, he was a tax collector, he was also the person who was responsible for dealing with truant children. So he would actually go, if children weren't in school, he's the guy who would go out and knock on your kid's door and say, why aren't you in school? He was also the person responsible for cleaning the latrines. So he had multiple roles at the time. He was a mainstay of Oakville society, and his home, actually, we're going to talk about in a little while, is just over there on William Street. So this particular location is Market Square. It was built in 1859. The site was originally a jail, and later a two-story building and town council was added to the second floor, and market stalls were on the first floor, as well as prison cells. Now in 1876 there was a major fire, and Constable Sumner, who you just met, was responsible for saving the lives of 5 inmates. The building was rebuilt after the fire, and in 1885 it was remodeled to include a fire hall. And the building, unfortunately, was completely burned to the ground in December of 1913. So one of the things you'll hear frequently is that fire occurred a lot in these communities back then. So most of the buildings would have been made of wood. What was the primary source of heat? It would be fire. It would be a fireplace. So fires were constantly occurring back then. So they had to make provisions for fire and police services frequently. Okay? This is the Victoria stained glass window, created, I think it was 1887. It's absolutely magnificent. And again, if you have an opportunity, ever have an opportunity to tour St. Jude's, the stained glass windows are absolutely magnificent. This one is just truly extraordinary. This is Ercles. Ercles is the Oakville Museum. This property was built in 1856. Originally, it was the customs house, and then a home, was added onto it later by Robert Kerr Chisholm. There are actually 13 ghosts.
Oh, wow.
13 reported ghosts. Yes, there are 13 reported ghosts. And the ghosts are Rebecca Imelda, a butler, a cook, a helper, 2 children, and 2 other entities. There have been sightings of ghosts all over the place. Here's another one. Although most of the sightings connected with the museum have been benevolent, there was at least one unsettling incident several years ago involving an employee who arrived to open the place at 8:15. The museum apparently had a complicated alarm system that must be turned off as soon as anybody entered. When the person opened the door, all the lights were flashing on and off and going crazy. Then there were, in the lobby, a shade fell from the ceiling light and just missed the employee by 8 inches. There were noises heard upstairs. All the machines in the office were also going crazy. Paper was spewing out of the copier, and the keys of a typewriter were being tapped. The computers had printers were also going on and off. So, reported by the Oakville Beaver. Official story. There you go. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to the Pumpkin Show, bitches. It's Psycho Pumpkinhead now.
I'm here at Pumpkin After Dark. I'm gonna experience a Halloween light show. So I hope you enjoy the magic of the Halloween light show. Alright guys, I'm gonna end my video here. Thanks for joining me on my haunted Halloween episode. See you in the next one. Bye!
I'm gonna eat your head for breakfast.